a Chelsea thing.
It's over, people. Let's not kid ourselves, right? The Champions League spot is over. The only hope that we have now is to win the Conference League and get to the Europa League. Going back to Europa League again, people. But through the Premier League, I don't think it's going to happen unless if there is a big miracle, just the way we've been having this season. Chelsea been around top 4 for almost the entire season, but not because of what they did, but because of what other people didn't do. Now everybody woke up. It's sprint. Everybody is winning games, and Chelsea just can't do it. In the last, 13 games. How many games they won in the Premier League? Like 3 of them. And people will tell you, oh, we are doing good because we are top 4. Get a life, man. Get your head checked. To be honest, this game, Chelsea started very well against Ipswich, the worst team in the country. We started good. We created chances, but we can't score. So the first half was good until we conceded. But we've been saying this over and over the entire season, right? We don't have clinical people in front, but also we don't create enough also, it's like backwards, sideways all the time. We don't shoot. So many issues.
I was heading to the post saw me and I saw the post. Then immediately I shot the ball. I didn't see the post again. Is that not something? No, it's something. They are using something. Rangers boys are using something. They think we don't know. I saw the post, I shot the ball, the post was no more.
Yeah, that is Chelsea players after every single game, our attackers. I saw the post. The post saw me. I have to make some jokes because if I don't laugh, I'm going to cry. So I choose just to laugh because it's absolutely ridiculous. So in that case, you can blame the sporting directors, but the structure that we are playing doesn't also allow us to score goals. There is no width, no wingers, no fullbacks. We just go everything through the middle. There is no diversity. We are like one trick pony. There's no cut back, do the thing that Reece James does from the right-hand side. Look at this. Andre Onana got 4.8 ratings. Sanchez got 4.6. Give me a break. Like if you are looking for the worst goalkeeper in England, and Onana is like, hey, I'm here. And Sanchez is like, hold my beer. I am the king. Oh my Lord and Savior. So the only guy that got a good rating here, Noni Madueke, 7.0. Jackson, 6.3. Well, depending on the website, depending on what people want to make it. But it just tells you that overall, Chelsea were mid today. So look at this. The remaining fixtures, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games only. Fulham away. They're going to beat us. They came to Stamford Bridge. They beat us. We don't have that same mentality. They're going to beat Chelsea. Everton at Stamford Bridge, there is no guarantee. It's going to be another draw. They're going to park the bus. We don't know how to break low blocks, so it's going to be a draw. Liverpool coming to Stamford Bridge. They are trying to win the title. They're coming to win. They're going to beat Chelsea easily. Newcastle away, that is a big loss already. Is a loss already. Manchester United at home. This one we might nick a goal the last minute in added time and we win. And Nottingham Forest away, the last day of the Premier League, we're going to lose. So the only game that we can win here is going to be at home against Manchester United. But you never know. It's Chelsea. They might go from nowhere and beat a big team here and lose against the so-called small teams. Maresca told us the good thing about not qualifying for the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup is like we can focus now on the Premier League and the Conference League. What is happening? The Premier League, we don't really win. In 15 games, we probably won 3 of them. We haven't won any game away in 2025. And people will tell you, oh, but we are top 4. Well, the reality is kicking on now because footballing gods did Chelsea a big favor, but Chelsea didn't take it. Now it's on your merit. It's out of Chelsea hands now. You depend on other team to collapse in order for you to do something. So it's out of the hand of Chelsea right now. Absolutely crap. So Chelsea against relegation battling Ipswich this season. December, we went to their stadium. They beat us 2-0. April 2025, they came to Stamford Bridge and got 1 point. So technically, they did a double on us because they took 2 points away from us. We dropped 2 points. And the first leg, we dropped 3 points. So 5 points away from us. So technically, they did the double on us. And Ipswich. And that's why I was so angry when I saw Maresca after that first game. It was like on Boxing Day. We lost and he was like, I'm very happy. I am very happy because we did good. I saw improvement. It's always very difficult to come in this stadium and win. I'm like, brother, they haven't won any game in this stadium that you're talking about. The first game they won at home was against Chelsea 2-0. City went there, beat them 6. Other teams are beating them 5-3, 2-0. They don't win. The only game they won back then was Chelsea. And this clown here came to preach us to say it's always difficult to come and win here. So he's happy with the performance. That is the day that I knew, yeah, it's over, man. When you start celebrating draws and losses because apparently you did good, that is when big clubs stop being big clubs. Igbali, Winstanley, and Stewart are going to the dressing room. To say what, really? To be honest, I don't blame them that much. I just believe that with a good coach like Ancelotti, an experienced coach, or somebody who has at least 2 systems, plan A and plan B, you can get the best out of this bunch of players. They are excellent players here. Stop talking about, oh, we are very young. Bloody hell, we have 27, 28 years old, 24, 23, very good World Cup winners, people who been there, done it. You just don't know how to use them. Pice said that it's a disgrace. We've had some issues with consistency under all 3 managers, under Clear Lake, a manager who can only play one way of football, and a squad full of inexperience and crybaby that can't find solution in adversity. Well, everything comes from the manager. I agree with the first part, which is like same old, because we don't have like a clinical finishers and stuff. But saying that they are all crying babies, can't go through adversity, that is not true. Because when your manager is telling you to relax, brother. We don't have to win anything this season. In 2 seasons, we can try to go to the Champions League. Relax, we're not going to win anything. What do you expect? You know, the fighting mentality is going to come from your manager by setting up a goal, a target at the beginning of the season and following that target. But you say, we have nothing to do. We are here to have fun and collect our paycheck every week. So Enzo Maresca, this is really exactly what Enzo Maresca is all about, right? Like, instead of keeping stuff simple, very simple looking, if you can open that door, just pull it and it's open. Why are you kicking the door over and over again? So I have the impression that Enzo Maresca just wanna look like a genius. So people can say because of the system that Chelsea are doing good, not because of the players. He wanna take all the credit. He's just making everything complicated when everything is so simple. You have 3 amazing fullbacks on the bench and you play somebody out of position. Trevor Chalobah to be your fullback. Are you mad? Are you stupid? And he came out to say, I'm in love with Joshua Champong, blah, 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 blah. The next game, he's benched. What the heck? Playing Chalobah as a right back when you have natural right back on the bench is absolutely stupid. And starting Robert Sanchez. This is the guy who said that, don't blame him, blame me. Because I asked him to do that. If he plays long, I'm going to sub him. He's not going to play anymore. So he put the entire team under a lot of pressure. They are in a little box where you have to do what the master Maresca asks you to do. You have to pass the ball to a specific player. You don't use your common sense. You don't use anything else. Like you have zero creativity. You have just to follow what the master Maresca told you to do. So you see, we just reading some comment here from people just to give you an idea. But Maresca is 100% responsible of what is happening on the pitch. Forget about transfer window. We can still beat every single team by playing a simple system, put players in their natural position. You win those games.
Nani aliua ng'ombe ya Pokot? Nani aliua wa Pokot? Nani alisema shoot to kill? Nani aliua wa Pokot? Nani ameiba pesa ya Kenya? Nani aliua Jacob Juma? Nani ameua Wakenya wengi? Nani mwizi number 1? Nani aliua ng'ombe ya Pokot? Nani aliua wa Pokot? Nani alisema shoot to kill? Nani aliua wa Pokot? Nani ameiba pesa ya Kenya? Nani aliua Jacob Juma? Nani ameua Wakenya wengi? Nani mwizi number 1? Alabu.
So I guess you get the jokes. I'm trying to make it funny so people can take the mind away from this borrowed job. 2 billion borrowed job. But I'm telling you, Maresca is responsible, number 1, of what is happening now. Stop blaming the sporting directors because Maresca makes choices and the wrong choices every single time. Lord have mercy. Yeah, I don't see Chelsea qualifying for the Champions League unless if there is like zombie apocalypse or something. Yeah, it's not going to happen, people. It's not going to happen. Take your mind away from the Champions League. Start learning what's the conference or the Europa League hymn. Yeah, that is where we're gonna be, and it's gonna be interesting to see what the sporting directors are gonna do. Continue with this one-trick pony, or change somebody else. And by the way, I'm not Maresca out for some reason. Like I still believe that brother can do something good, but he's so stubborn and he's arrogant. He thinks that he invented football. And he's in the Pep Guardiola level. Guardiola already earned that. He worked very hard to be that. He can afford to change players' position. But you don't know anything. You're just copying Pep Guardiola. At least copy Ancelotti because you worked under Ancelotti. Manuel Pellegrini. Copy him. Copy people who are flexible. Lippi, very flexible. You copying the most difficult system in the world to copy. Pep Guardiola, come on, man. You are not in that level.